First leg of the six up then, race number 5. This is a Class 4, 1,600 metres the trip, and not forgetting we're on turf for the remainder of the programme now at Sha Tin. Party every day. Normally see him on the all-weather, but this is the turf as he comes down in class where he has won in the past. Speed Fei second up for the season, fourth behind King's Capital. On return, Decisive Action finished fifth in that race. Free Fall first up for the campaign, but a course and distance winner last season. Cheerful Leader's got a run under his belt as well, but only finished last behind Ezra on his debut. Dragon Commander was a good third in that Ezra race last time out. Co-partner Era also coming out of the Ezra contest, and down to Tailor Made, who returns here. First up, his win last season was over the 1,800 metres. Casper Fownes and Derek Long with him. How does this one map, Tom?
Doesn't look like there's too much opposition in terms of Free Fall getting to the lead here, so I thought he'd be the horse that would be up there with the Speed Fei, who's lining up again after last weekend's run. He's drawn gate number 11, so he'll be looking to come across. Cheerful Leader should have a good passage through from gate number 4 for Vincent Hone. Then you've got Happy Win-Win. Party Every Day, he's drawn wider here. He was second on this day last year, but it was in an all-weather race. He's sort of the odd one out there, 3 wide with Robot Warrior, and horses that get back include Super Elegance and Co-partner Era.
OK, we'll have a look at Co-partner Era in a moment, in actual fact. Some recent form, though, first, Paul. And this is Speed Fei and Decisive Action behind King's Capital back on the 12th.
Yeah, so they all step. This was over 1,400 metres. So they both step up to 1,600. It was probably good for both of them. Speed Fei, he hit the line nice. He's drawn 11, so he's going to get a little bit further back. Decisive Action's got the good draw, so this is probably the right trip for him.
This was probably a tempo-orientated race with Solar Power in front. He was trying to back them off a little bit, but look, I thought he stayed on well enough there, did Speed Fei. I wonder about 1,600 metres though, because he wasn't actually attacking the line strongly, but in contrast, Decisive Action was.
Yeah, well, that was this season. If we go back to last season, Tom, we can have a look at the run of Co-partner Era, Free Fall and Robot Warrior, first, second and third here.
Yeah, well, this was a terrific run from Co-partner Era. He came from a long way back on this occasion. You can see him right to the outside there in the middle part of the track, and he really rattled home strongly on this occasion, did Co-partner Era. Nothing wrong with Free Fall. And Robot Warrior, he's a horse that Paul seems to hit a real flat spot near the 600 metres. Looks like he's completely anchored, but is able to rally again. Yeah,
he's still a maiden, isn't he? But he has had that second. Look, I thought it was a good run from Free Fall. This horse did win 3 starts, and then the 2 runs subsequent have both been really good, that one being one of them. So, look, I've got him on top.
OK, that's Free Fall. Last horse we can have a look at the trials, Paul, is Party Every Day. Now, he's on his favourite surface here, so he trials really well, but it's switching to the turf, I suppose.
Yeah, that was the query I had. He's only the best he's ever done on the turf is a third in total. He is downgraded here into Class 4, which is a positive, but I'd prefer to see him on the surface.
Yeah, I left him out in the end. You can see he's trolled up well enough here. Joe Moreira riding this time round. He's put on 27 pounds since his last start effort as well, and the form's just slightly went south towards the end of last campaign. I know he was only beaten 2 3/4, but look, on the all-weather as his preferred surface.
Does have the assistance of Joe, though, doesn't it? That sort of catches the eye. Robot Warrior favourite. You're taking him on, though, Paul?
Yeah, I am. I've got him in, though. I did put Robot Warrior in, but I'm going to go with Free Fall on top here. He's been a consistent horse his last 3 starts. I just thought the penny dropped towards the back end of the season. Decisive Action, like him, coming up to 1,600. Tailor Made, now his wins are in Class 5, but he is placed in Class 4 and does come in with a lightweight, and then the favourite Robot Warrior in there for 4th. So end up with 5, 4, 11 and 6.
5, 4, 6 and a 2. Free Fall goes on top as well. Son of Press Statement, who did a pretty good job last season, really did Free Fall, winning and placing in a few starts. Decisive Action goes in. Robot Warrior, he'll be looking probably completely flat again at the 600, but he does come again late in the race. And Speed Fei just on a very minor line. Just don't know about 1,600 metres for him, but he's there on a minor line. So 5, 4, 6 and 2.
5 and 4 is my cue as well. I didn't get Party Every Day in, but I do keep coming back to him. I think if he was a big price, might be tempted by that as well. That's race number 5, a Class 4 over the 1,600.